Hello, everyone, and welcome to Strawberry Stadium on this lovely Sunday evening as your Lady Lions will take on the South Alabama Jaguars. I'm joined here for the first time, Tyler Thomas.
Hello, hello.
How does it feel, man?
I'm excited. I'm super excited. Excited to see some Lady Lions soccer, man.
Ready, man. Glad to have you, bud.
Yes, sir.
Starting lineup for your South Alabama Jaguars.
Awesome. So for South Alabama, we got goalkeeper for number 1, Justice Stanford. We got forward number 14, Breanna Morris. Defender number 8, Deanna Green. Defender number 12, Abby Mills. Midfielder number 4, Breanna McPartland. Forward number 10, Moa Oman. Defender number 22, Olivia Wilkes. Defender number 3, Leandra Fleury. Midfielder number 7, Athanasia Moritu. And then forward number 15, we have Burgess Fanay Enar's daughter. Yeah. And then midfielder 20, we got Tabea Grizz. So we got head coach Richard Moody, and then assistant coach Samantha Thompson.
And now your starting lineup for your Lady Lions. Number 10, Megan Gordon. Number 5, Claire Houston. Number 1, Nadine Meyer. Number 6, Jada Ellis. Number 12, Darby Gillette. Number 18, Jamie Rains. Number 11, Hitomi Kono. Number 22, Avery Royer. Number 27, Peyton Britzer. Number 13, Maya Guillory. And number 15, Ellie Williams. With third-year head coach Christopher McBride. And we're underway. 90 minutes of the beautiful game. As Southeastern will have the first throw-in of the game.
Saw some pretty good aggression from Southeastern so far, getting the ball down the field. I'm excited to see, what they can create here.
Obviously, come back after the tough loss to Tennessee, one of the ranked teams in the SEC right now, one of the best teams. Southeastern held them just at 2 goals.
It's really impressive, holding such a highly touted team to such a low score, especially in soccer where, goals are pretty prominent nowadays.
And obviously a big night for Nadine Meyer. Had so many saves in that game. Was definitely one of the key players for Southeastern in that one.
Yeah, we got to looking at South Alabama. They're 3-1-1 right now. So looking to keep that strong record going here.
Southeastern here with the ball. There goes Rains. Plays it with Houston in the midfield today. I was really impressed with her in the game versus Jackson State when she was in the midfield. So Coach McBride also must have been really impressed with her.
Yeah, we had a nice shot on goal there. I think that Southeastern's doing a really good job of keeping South Alabama in the midfield and keeping their shots down so far.
And we'll have the very first corner of the game.
I'm excited to see how Southeastern can do on this side of the field.
Jaguars will look for a created play from the lab. Cross is sent. Jada Ellis cleared off the line, still in the box. Takes the shot.
Good throw up. Shot on goal is no good.
And it's over the crossbar for a goal kick.
Was some good teamwork there from South Alabama getting the ball back, but also some really good defense from Southeastern, keeping the ball out of the goal.
Closer and closer to conference play. Southeastern has definitely been tested in these non-conference games, but Coach McBride did say this is to get a feel for his team, to see where they're at, and to kind of build them to be a better team playing so much tough competition.
For sure, and it's always good to grind the metal, to just get it going. Like some blacksmiths will say, the more work you put into it, the more you'll get out of it. So I think that works very good with sports too. So I think that I'm excited to see what we can do tonight.
First foul of the game. Will be in favor for Southeastern.
kick in here.
Gillette looking for Ellie Williams, who's on the wing today. Kono will take that number 9 position. Ellie Williams, lovely skill there.
She's so aggressive on the ball. It's 1, 2, 3 people around her. She's still going to get the ball into her feet. And
Maya Guillory with the interception, but it'll be a throw in for the Jaguars.
I'm excited to see what both sides bring, in the midfield game.
Jada Ellis getting her first start here in this new season.
Oh, man.
Royer a little bit
hit.
undecisive there, but
Some aggressive play here so far.
it'll be a
That's what I like to see.
foul on the play.
So what are you looking for out of Southeastern?
We're looking to just get more shots on the goal. That's all we need. Defensively, we have a really strong defense. Very disciplined. Look at that, Jada Ellis again. So glad
Solid
she's got
play.
the start today. She's been a monster for Southeastern whenever she gets on the field.
She did not like that call.
Foul there in favor for South Alabama. They'll look to test Meyer early in the game. Meyer will out for just 4 in the wall. Goalkeeper from Dublin, Ireland.
Backing them up a bit.
Jaguar player didn't like the positioning there. Free kick is shot.
Yeah.
Meyer with a save, and it'll be a corner kick for the Jaguars. That's why she's one of the best in the Southland Conference.
Some good defense there.
Jaguars will look for another set piece play here.
They have loaded that goal up.
Cross is sent in. Houston didn't get a good touch.
Oh, man.
Cleared off the line. And Meyer's able to get to it, but she puts it back in the box. And it's a goal for the Jaguars.
Such tenacity to keep going after it.
Meyer,
see.
it was cleared off the line, but she accidentally puts it back in play. And the Jaguar defender puts it in the back of the net. 1-0 Jaguars.
It was a really good job from Southeastern to get back on defense as well. That was a really tough play to make. Props to South Alabama for getting the ball into the goal.
Southeastern, their traditional 4-3-3. South Alabama definitely a very strong opponent here for this non-conference game.
Something I really enjoy about Southeastern's play is that they're really formed and they look like they're ready when it comes to a play being made. It's really good. It shows how great the coaching is.
They'll play wing to wing, move the ball, and here goes Guillory. Intercepted there by the Jaguar defender. We'll look to bring it up. Looking for that through ball. But there goes Rains. Royer with Gordon. Gordon with that traditional turn that she loves to do.
South Alabama's doing a really good job of keeping Southeastern on the other side of midfield. Which
Definitely
that keeps
pressuring
going.
high, but Southeastern know how to get out of that pressure. And here comes Claire Houston down the middle. We'll look for the pass, crossed in, but it'll be offsides there. Looks like Britzer, the one that Claire Houston was looking for.
It looked like she had already gotten the kickoff, but was one of the few times that we've seen Southeastern so far get to close to the goal. Look to see them get closer here. Maybe a little bit more aggression on this side of the ball.
Reigns with the clearance. Jaguars a very good, disciplined team. Good test for the Lady Lions. Trips on the ball. Royer able to clear off the forward.
Yeah, that's my favorite part about soccer, is that you're able to play so aggressively on the ball at all times.
Definitely not too aggressive though, because definitely don't want to get that booking. There's Jada Ellis.
Lawfully aggressive is what I'd call it.
Gordon looking for Kono. Lets the ball pass for Ellie Williams. Here comes Gillette.
Solid move.
Very good defending there from the Jaguars. Coach trying to get into a little bit of action too as well with the keepy-ups.
South Alabama's done a great job so far of getting the ball over on their side of on the opposing side of the midfield and trying to get the ball and push it in.
Great recovery there from Royer. Good little turnout here on this lovely Sunday evening.
It's awesome to see a great turnout for Southeastern Lady Lions soccer. It's also a beautiful night.
No college football last night due to Hurricane Dorian affecting those parts of Florida, so the game was canceled. They'll be looking to shock the world again if they beat Ole Miss on the road.
Ole Miss played very well yesterday, though, so it'll be a challenge. That's for sure. An SEC team.
After watching that first Ole Miss, I was very confident Southeastern can pick up that W.
Especially after Jacksonville State. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, they played really good against Jacksonville State. Hopefully they can keep up that pressure, that momentum going into this Ole Miss game.
Of course.
Volleyball also, 2 big wins in a row on the road. New season.
New start, new turnaround for volleyball.
Set piece here for Southeastern. Takes a shot. Jada Ellis, a little bit over the crossbar for a goal kick. Great little set piece play there from the Lady Lions.
I couldn't see the call on the field. What was it?
Probably just referee just waiting for the. She probably kicked it off before the whistle was blown.
Oh, okay.
Jaguars will look to play from the back.
It's a long kick.
Jada Ellis, there she is again.
She's been everywhere on this field so far.
Megan Gordon wasn't able to get there. Lovely
Good.
defending there from Reigns. It'll be a free kick for the Lady Lions.
The score may say 1-0, but this game's been back and forth so far.
Yeah, Jaguars are able to capitalize on a mistake there. Definitely the key to the game so far. Jada Ellis looking for Ellie Williams.
Wow. She was trying to make a play.
Yeah. Freshman from Dallas, Texas. Last time Southeastern played here, won 4-0 against Jackson State. Ellie Williams had a hat trick and an assist. No, I'm sorry. She had 2 goals and an assist. But she had a hat trick total because of the assist.
Weren't 2 of those goals in 1 minute or 2 minutes separated from each other?
About 3.5 minutes from the first whistle.
That's crazy.
Started off strong. Definitely something Coach McBride really, really likes. Gordon looking for Williams. Just a little bit too much on that one. Ended up finding Coach McBride.
Looks like he wants to get out there and play some.
Don't we all?
Getting a throw in.
Got to make sure we open up that Southeastern app, get those points.
2 years ago, I was able to get 4 pop sockets for all the games that I went to. And that's all I got was pop sockets, and I've been keeping them in my room. Just waiting for the one to break, and I've got the rest of them on deck. Looked at it as an investment.
Points can lead up to a nice little reward. T-shirts, little hat, cups, all your Southeastern merchandise. Jada Ellis again with the recovery. Here comes Claire Houston. Cuts back. Looking for Ellie Williams. Lovely ball. Goalkeeper will come out though. Clear it. Gordon with the header. Great job there.
Southeastern trying to capitalize on that. Still goal. Wow. She took a tumble.
Ref gives the advantage. Jaguars down the left-hand side. Crosses it in. It'll take a deflection for a corner kick. 3rd one in the game. Last one led to the 1-0 goal.
We'll be looking for Southeastern to try to get the ball out and get possession from this kick.
Jaguars.
Looks like they're not going to play very
another
aggressive here.
South set piece there for Jaguars. Lovely ball, looking just a little bit too much on that one. And it'll be a Southeastern goal kick.
You know, we talked about South Alabama's record, but Southeastern is 1-2-1. But they've been playing some great soccer this season, even with the 2 losses.
Obviously played against LA Tech first game, great team. Then against Tennessee, and then 2 games, one against ULM and the other one against Jackson State. ULM game was just a little bit unlucky. Able to come up big against Jackson State with that 4-0 win.
Followed suit with football. Jacksonville State went home unhappy from Southeastern Louisiana.
It was a very big weekend for Southeastern. First knocking off the number 6 team in the FCF. Ball is put in the box.
Some program-defining victories there. A player that I want to highlight right now is player number 14, Breanna Morris. She's a forward for South Alabama, but she has been everywhere on this field tonight. She has been in every play, every scrum. She's just been...
Houston with a lovely little flick. Oh, Gordon gets it right back.
She kept her balance. Impressive.
Good job there by Jamie Raines. Jaguar player takes a shot, but easy
save.
Little save there for Meyer.
Not much struggle there.
Football team is in the house. Got their bye week this week, as we can call it. But definitely will be focusing on Ole Miss this week.
I'm telling you, getting a break for a team like that will definitely be a very nice reprieve, getting some extra time to work on, their fundamentals. South Alabama getting possession back.
Jada Ellis, another little header to Claire Houston. Gordon plays it back with Ellis. Ellis, lovely ball. Here goes Gillette. We'll look to cross it in. Just a little bit too much on that one. It'll be another goal kick for the Jaguars. Kono and Britzer were making their way inside the box. But the Jaguar defender contested Gillette's shot. Made it very difficult to actually really get a good cross in.
That was a good play.
Gordon not happy on that one, thought she was fouled. Jaguar player, great ball, but there goes Nadine Meyer. Protects herself on that one. Houston leaves the player. We'll play it back with Meyer. Back with Ellis. Southeastern, when they're on the attack, play with kind of a 3 in the back. Move Gillette a little bit higher, so Ellie Williams gets the space to move in the middle.
Trying to make sure they have a solid shot or they're not going to go for it at all, it seems. Which is always a solid strategy.
They got to get Maya Guillory involved, one of the Lady Lions' biggest weapons this season. Hasn't really seen the ball today. Definitely want to get her involved in the game.
Goalkeeper for South
Meyer
Alabama.
coming out. Again, Meyer. Very aware of that. Speedy. Number 14.
Justice Stanford, goalkeeper for South Alabama, has had a rather uneventful night. We'll see for that to ramp up. Her teammates have been doing an awesome job keeping her, ready.
Interesting to see when the Southeastern will make their first sub of the game. Jada Ellis.
It's always so disorienting with the sidelines being, the football sideline not being the out of bounds for soccer. Because you think it's about to go out of bounds, but there's still a little bit of room. Good defense.
A little bit halfway through the first half. Just tell me a little bit what you've seen from Southeastern. What do you think they have to improve on in order to get the tie?
Well, of course, I think Southeastern needs to improve on getting people in position to assist the person on the drive on the other side of the field. It looks like they've been trying to get away from the defense, but the South Alabama defense has been doing a great job keeping them away from the goal. And so look to Southeastern to maybe, add more people on the push.
Definitely. Jaguars have definitely come out a little bit strong, pressuring high. Southeastern easily get past it, just having a little trouble finding someone in space to actually take the shots.
Number 10, Moa Uman, is from Sweden. She's been playing a pretty big role in this game so far. I'd like to see Southeastern maybe try to capitalize on field position.
Hola a todos que los siguen aquí en la transmisión. Bienvenidos a Strawberry Stadium aquí en Hammond, Louisiana. En este encuentro de los Lady Lions contra los Jaguars de South Alabama. Vamos 1-0 aquí en el primer tiempo. Con un gol desde un tiro de esquina. Pero ha jugado muy bien hasta este punto Southeastern. Estoy aquí acompañado por Tyler Thomas hoy por primera vez. Un saludito ahí para toda la gente que lo siguen desde New Orleans. Que la pasen bien allá, toda mi gente.
See, right there was a prime example of what I was talking about before, though. Southeastern tried to get the ball inside of the enemy's territory, but just couldn't get more people over there to be able to make a play.
Ellie Williams able to recover on that one. It'll be a Jaguar throw-in.
Number 4, Breanna McPartland from Lancashire, England, has been playing a very good role in the middle of the field tonight. So you look for her to get maybe a little bit more aggressive.
Jaguar players a little bit more experienced than the Lady Lions. Gotta remember, have a lot of newcomers on this team in Southeastern. A lot of freshmen that are starting also.
Really, that's an impressive statistic, seeing as how well they've played together.
You got a player like Hitomi Kono, a transfer. Maya Guillory, Ellie Williams, Britzer, Jamie Raines. A lot of youth on this team. And that'll be a hydration timeout.
Seeing how well they've gelled together with how young that they are gives me a lot of hope for the future for the Southeastern Lady Lions.
Definitely, Coach McBride said it's a little bit of a challenge if you're a returner, having 12 newcomers come in and looking for a spot. But it definitely brings out the best in the whole team and your players when you have players competing for that spot.
I was about to say, you look at any sport, position battles are always good. Makes everybody on the team work harder. It's always beneficial.
Get a little bit of music there.
I'm feeling it, man. The stands are looking to get even more crowded than they were before. It's really nice to see a good turnout for the Southeastern Lady Lions.
You know, you get the parents, you get the neighborhood to come out. Also the Southeastern football team, the volleyball team. Players like that, they'll come and support one another. It's always nice to see fellow school club sports following one another.
Sports are a fellowship, man.
Also, Rush Week here at Southeastern Louisiana. Looking to rush, Tyler Thomas?
I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know what that is. I'm sure it's an interesting week. I don't know if it would be fun. I'm sure it's interesting. I'm sure it's stressful.
Players are back on the pitch. Left off, and it'll be a Southeastern throw-in.
South Alabama up 1-0 here. But both teams have been playing each other pretty well.
NFL is also back today. Any team in particular you're rooting for this year?
I'll tell you the truth, I'm a Saints fan, but before this morning, I was really rooting for the Browns. But that doesn't seem like a very solid position to have anymore. After the slaughterhouse that was the Titans-Browns game.
Definitely not what people were expecting after so many new acquisitions.
Yeah, but, sometimes teams take a little time to gel.
Jaguar defender will look to shield the ball. Great defending there from.
That was Abby Mills, senior from London, England. This South Alabama roster has a lot of people from a lot of different countries. It's awesome to see.
Southeastern, a very diverse team too, from many parts of the country. People from outside the states also. You love seeing so many cultures, players coming together. Bernatus Marinero came in.
Flurry with the ball.
Hollis Potts also came into the game.
Mills with the kick out.
Don't know what she was looking for on that one, but
It was a distance kick. Try to kick it as far as possible.
Potts, who just came into the game, will look to play back with Meyer.
That
A little bit of miscommunication there between Potts and Gillette.
a miscommunication may be something that South Alabama looks to capitalize on. Really good field position here.
Still waiting for freshman standout Maya Guillory to get involved a little bit. Royer able to get that ball outside the box. Will take the shot. And that'll take a deflection off of Gordon for another corner kick.
It's a solid deflection. That was Deanna Green with the shot. She's a junior from Madison, Mississippi. Close to home.
Olivia Wilkins will look to put the ball inside the box. Another set piece here for Jaguars. We're able to capitalize on one. Sends in the ball. Cleared by Guillory. Kono also clears it.
Gracie Wilson with the kick out.
Southeastern very good at clearing the ball and trying to run a counter. Definitely what a very good defensive team does. Comes Reigns.
I'm interested to see if this new unit for both teams can handle the aggression that both teams were playing with before.
Fresh legs are always good for both sides.
Abby Mills on the throw-in.
Kono with the pressure. Potts on the ball.
That was a really heads-up play there.
Marinero. There goes Guillory. Looking to get past the defender, but stopped.
It was a good steal. Oh, man. What a move.
Guillory on the ball. We'll get past one. Looking for Kono, but intercepted there.
Deanna Green being active in the midfield area.
South Alabama was really good at getting the ball inside the box. But when you have a goalkeeper like Meyer, it makes it a little bit easier to try to run that offside trap. Moffitt comes into the game for Kono. Also, Victoria Breckman came in for Maya Guillory. And Carla Cortina, the junior from Madrid, Spain. Special shout out to her parents who usually always tune into the broadcast and watch all the way from Spain.
That's so awesome. Having viewers from all over. People who just love Lady Lions soccer all over the world.
Speaking of Cortina, there she is on the ball. Gives it to Breckman.
This looks to be a good push from Southeastern. Maybe can capitalize on this. And just as I say it, kicks it straight out. South Alabama's still doing a good job of keeping them from getting to their side of the field.
Jaguars will play from the back. Always great when you can have a goalkeeper that can play with their feet. Hollis Potts with the pressure, able to regain it. Oh, lovely little skill there from Gordon. Cortina.
Oh, man. That was painful.
Found Breckman.
Southeastern getting more
Marinero
pressure.
with the ball. Spins around one.
Oh, man.
Wait a little bit too long on that one. And it'll be a offside call there. Foul there.
Looks like she got hit in the head. She fell pretty fast after that.
Anytime a player gets hit in the head, you have to stop the game immediately for the player to get checked.
Thankfully, she gets up and walks off on her own power. That's Bergdis Feney Einai's daughter. And she's from Iceland.
A little bit of a tongue twister there for you, huh, bud?
I'm telling you, it's difficult. But she's been playing some great ball today. Hopefully she can get back in, feel a little bit better. Just got to kick it over. Almost made a field goal out of it. I'd wager that some of these ladies out here will make pretty good football kickers.
Meyer could definitely be one of them. Has a cannon of a left.
Gracie
leg.
Wilson with the kick out. She's been active today. Very, very active. Abby Mills.
Great pressure there.
That was a quick throw out, trying to catch Southeastern off guard. Southeastern's strategy this game so far has looked to be to load their side of the field as best as possible to try to make South Alabama make mistakes. And so far, other than one goal, it's worked out pretty well.
Definitely one of the best defensive teams in the Southland Conference. But we need to get something generated on offense if we're going to look to bounce back in this game.
They say defense wins championships, but that's only if offense can do their job. So we'll look to see if the Lady Lions can get some offense generated. Oh, man, what a play.
Royer with the recovery. Those two have been battling all game.
Southeastern's been doing a really good job of getting out in front of the ball and making South Alabama work for their position. It's been a lot of fun to watch.
Jaguars love that long ball. But Southeastern have definitely answered very
Flory
well.
with the heady. Always looks painful every time I see someone hit a soccer ball with their head.
Probably better than getting hit with a baseball.
You know, I think I agree with you.
A little bit, 10 minutes left in this first half. We've had a great game. If you're just joining us here on the broadcast, Jaguars lead 1-0 after a corner kick mistake and a good execution there on the Jaguars.
Abby Mills with the recovery.
Look at that back line for Southeastern. They're always in sync. Nowhere they have to be to run that offside trap.
They've just been doing such a good job of keeping South Alabama at bay, keeping them honest. Even South Alabama's one goal was not easily made.
Definitely haven't done anything up to since.
You know, my favorite part about soccer as a sport is that even if the score is 10-0, just the battles that happen on the field, it makes it feel like it's such a close game, closely fought. Such an active sport.
Definitely happens when you have two very disciplined teams on the field. Ooh.
Oh, no.
Gordon takes a shot on that one.
It may have looked worse than it actually was, but oh man, she's still down. Thankfully back up, walking on her own power. Looks like she's going to stay in and walk it off.
Definitely one of the captains here for Southeastern. Big reason why. So much heart, determination. There she is on the ball, pressuring. Looks to be in a lot of pain. Look at Reigns on that one. Came all the way from the other side to bring the pressure, but here come the Jaguars, takes the shot from outside. And it'll be wide right.
Super impressive that even through the pain, she was able to keep playing. She never quit once.
Goal kick here for Nadine Meyer.
She's been active, but she's been doing a solid job so far today.
Mia Milton comes into the game for Megan Gordon. Mia Milton, a great defense.
What a move.
Defensive midfielder. Coach McBride loves those holding midfielders. Another easy save there for Meyer.
It's those easy ones that are sometimes the scariest, though. So many mistakes to be made.
She makes them look easy. Definitely one of the reasons why she's the best goalkeeper in the Southland Conference. Had 92 saves last season. Was the second best in the conference.
That's so impressive. Abby Mills trying to get there, almost got there. Good hustle. That's something both of these teams don't lack, is hustle.
Interesting there. Talking to Coach McBride, said his team will be the hardest working anytime they're on the field. Whether it be the hardest competition, he says that is the non-negotiable for this team, and that's hard work.
Oh, man.
Cortina takes a shot to the head.
She took it, too. Wrong place at the wrong time. Or the right time. Breanna Morris checking out, a senior from Hoover, Alabama. She's been very active on the field today.
Been battling with Royer all this first half. Royer gets a little deflection on it, and it'll be another goal kick for the Jaguars. Interesting to see how Southeastern will defend on this one. Leanna Deb also came into the game.
Still waiting for Southeastern to make their offensive push, but South Alabama's really controlled the ball so far this second half of the first half. And look for Southeastern to maybe get more control.
Cross is sent in. Headed it out. Oh, and it takes a deflection off the player, and it is 2-0 for the Jaguars. Mia Milton looked to clear it off. Ball stayed in there, and player took the shot for the goal.
Again, it's that never quit attitude. But the goal is Tilly Wilkes with the goal.
I think that was Leandra Fleury, actually, number 3.
Oh, was it? Number 22 was celebrating.
No, number 22 was the one that crossed it in.
Gotcha. But either way, they've been doing a phenomenal job of keeping up with the ball and never giving up.
It's the second goal off a set piece for the Jaguars.
And the second goal in which both sides had a part in that play.
Southeastern tried to clear the ball, but unlucky. And that led to the second goal of the game for the Jaguars. Ooh!
Oh, man, what a hit.
Breanna Deb, the scary tackle. We'll see the first yellow card of the game. She's not happy with that call, considering it's her first foul of the game, but it was a scary hit there.
It was number 7 who took the hit, Athanasia Moritu.
Was looking to flick the ball over her.
She's from Germany. But it looks like she's walking on her own power going to the sideline. She's staying in. Super impressed with the durability of these players. You can definitely tell they put in the work in and day out on their bodies.
Another set piece here for the Jaguars. Will look to get the ball inside the box. She does. Has a player in the middle. But it'll be an offsides. A little bit over 4 minutes to play in this first half. Marinero with the ball. Looking to switch it to Bernadas, but not enough on that one.
Gris with the play on the ball. She's been doing some solid work on Southeastern side of the field so far.
Royer able to get to a flick on the ball for Reigns to clear it out of bounds. Up to the second goal.
Almost kicked that one up to us.
Just a little bit up to that second goal. Southeastern was doing a very good job of not really giving the Jaguars anything offensively, but a little bit unlucky, and it led to the second goal of the game for the Jaguars.
Both of their goals have been on 50-50 plays as well.
Inside the box. Will shoot from outside. Doesn't get the good touch, but hasn't been cleared. It's still in the box. Put back in. Deb with the header.
Oh, man.
Ball still in the box. Hilly Potts finally gets it.
Southeastern did a really good job defensively getting the ball out of there, making sure there was no
Breanna
point
Deb has
attached
to have a
that
little bit more care for there. Breanna Deb, as she has already been booked. Olivia Wilkes has done a really good job of putting in some good balls. Another offside there. It'll be interesting to see what Coach McBride does differently. As Southeastern will have to score 2. It's another foul on Leanna Deb.
She's been surely active tonight.
We have a minute remaining in the first half.
Tilly Wilkes will be the one with the ball right now. 4'11". 4 feet 11 inches. She's from Preston, England. She's been making a solid impact tonight. Southeastern looking to make an offensive statement here.
Here comes Bernadas. Plays it back with Deb. Deb clears the ball. Be a Jaguar throw-in. Just a few seconds to play this first half. Here come the Jaguars.
South Alabama with a shot.
Hollis Potts still able to clear it. And that'll probably be it for the first half. Your Lady Lions 0 and the South Alabama Jaguars 2. That'll be it for the first half. We'll be back shortly for the second half. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the broadcast here on the Southeastern Sports Network. I'm Richie Cruz. Joined alongside me is Tyler Thomas.
Yeah.
Gotcha, bud. I got you. And we're underway. 90 minutos del deporte más lindo de todo el mundo. And Southeastern kickoff, and here we go. They're looking for that quick goal.
They need it too, man. They struggled offensively in the first half.
I could say both teams. Jaguars were just a little bit lucky on those two corners. Southeastern unlucky. But
man, sometimes luck translates to points, though.
Just getting ready to say they've had the opportunity to get lucky. Southeastern hasn't. But look to change that in the second half. Claire Houston with Gordon. Good to see her back on the field after taking that scary hit in the first half. Here goes Guillory. Need to get her involved more in this game. Her and Ellie Williams. They have such a good connection, the two freshmen.
Player for South Alabama that I want to look for this half is Abby Mills, number 12. She played almost the entire first half and was super, super important to their progression forward. And I think she's going to be a key player this half, too.
Kono also, she needs a little bit more aggressive back there, and that's what she's doing. It'll be a Southeastern throw-in on their side, on the Jaguar side of the field. Got to maintain the pressure. Ellis with Guillory. Guillory gets inside.
What a move.
Steps out, though, and it'll be a goal kick for the Jaguars here.
Justice Stanford, the goalkeeper for South Alabama, played the first half of the first half and then sat out the second half. Let's see if she can keep up the momentum that she had in the first half.
Royer. Jada Ellis. She loves headering. Hollis Potts tries to clear it, and she does. Great defensive play, and here comes Gordon. Was looking for Houston, but it was intercepted. Foul there by the Southeastern defender, and it'll be a free kick for the Jaguars.
Free kick will be, if I can pronounce this right, it's another one of those names, Athanasia Moritu. Athanasia Moritu. Actually, no, it won't be. I was bamboozled.
Wilkes has done most of the crossing today. It won't change here in the second half. We'll put the ball inside the box. No, we'll look for the shot, and
good save.
Easy save there again for Meyer. Guillory heads it, but it is cleared there by the Jaguar defender.
Wilkes making plays on both sides of the field today.
Ooh, lovely through ball. Meyer trying to keep it in play. Yes, she does. Great effort and great hustle there for Meyer, avoiding the corner kick. What she get from one of the captains and a leader from the team.
That's a really important save there because both of South Alabama's goals have come from side kicks. So
Potts finds Ellie Williams, gets a good, lovely touch on that one. Looking for Guillory, but just too much. Those two have a really good chemistry when they're on the field together. Always looking for one another.
Such a beautiful night here at Strawberry Stadium.
Great little turnout here. All the fans cheering on their Lady Lions. But we thank all of you who are watching from home here on the Southeastern Sports Network.
Southeastern's going to look here to get more aggressive, try to get a goal in.
Hollis Potts.
She's being indecisive about what she wants to do.
We'll put it inside the box. Kono looking for the header. Guillory tries to put it back in. And here come the Jaguars. It could be a counter. But Southeastern do a really good job of always getting back to defend. And that's Gillette with the clearance. Gillette with the recovery, and here comes Ellie Williams. Tried to cut inside.
Man.
Great defensive play there, but Southeastern throw in. We'll play it down the line with Ellie Williams. Crosses it in for Kono. She was looking for that good bounce, but defender able to just get to it on that one. Here comes Gillette. One thing that's really impressed me from the Jaguar team is they don't really let that ball bounce too much when it's up in the air.
One thing I've noticed about South Alabama that they're doing a lot better than Southeastern at this moment is personnel control, whether it's on one side or the other. Having, how many people are you having on each side to defend what? I think Southeastern's been pushing a little bit too much in some situations, maybe leaving not enough people on the other side if the ball goes the opposite way. So South Alabama's done a really good job.
Gillette will play with the opposite. Left back. Kono. Haven't really seen much from her today. Coach McBride moved her up to that number 9 role. Put Ellie Williams on the wing.
Abby Wilkes with the ball again. She has been everywhere tonight.
Flicks it over to defender. She'll look to cross inside the box. Has a header.
Shot on goal.
And that'll be a... See if she saves it. Yes, she does. We'll cross it again. Has a player in the box. Takes the shot. And Southeastern will regain possession. Ellie Williams down the wing, but takes a bad bounce there. We'll take the shot from outside the box. Oh, and it hits the post. But it's back in the middle of the play. And look at this save. What a save there from Nadine Meyer. 1-on-1, and she gets the job done.
Just when you thought that was almost an automatic goal for South Alabama, she comes down and gets a phenomenal save.
Big players make big plays and big...
That's the type of save that'll make every single head in this stadium turn.
As a center back and a full back, you love having a player like Nadine Meyer inside the goal. Always trust back there.
It's so awesome to have someone in such a position of
Ball
power.
back in the box.
To have so much trust in that person. To be able to say at every situation that if someone takes a shot on goal, you trust the person you have in that goal. Such an impressive thing as an organization.
It was a great shot there from the midfielder. But Meyer was able to get a touch to it and hit the crossbar.
Southeastern still looking to put points on the board here.
Potts looking for Guillory and finds her. Here goes Ellie Williams. Cuts inside. Ooh, was looking for Britzer over there.
Oh.
Lovely tackle there from Houston.
the South Alabama player gets up on her own feet. It looked like a nastier fall than it may have been.
Clean shot there by Houston.
I tell you what, these ladies have left it all on the field tonight.
Illegal throw, and now it'll be a Southeastern throw in. So nice to have a network like the Southeastern Sports Network where you can catch all the Southeastern home games, whether it's soccer, football, volleyball. It's on there. What do you think about that, Tyler? You're able to watch every home game for the Southeastern.
Yeah, well,
Nice.
I think it's super awesome, especially having it somewhere that's so accessible like YouTube. Having the ability for all the people at home to be able to watch it and not have to pay for it either.
That's the big
I think
thing.
it's awesome that we do that, and it's awesome for the players on the field that they get to be watched by, say, if they live in Switzerland or somewhere normally and their family can't come to these games, it's awesome to have that alleyway. And also it's awesome for the people who work here to get experience. I mean, it's all around just a great thing to have.
Jaguars looking for the counter. Jada Ellis able to get back. Will look for Gillette. Finds her. Gillette looks for Ellie Williams.
One thing I can say about Southeastern is that they have really good passing chemistry. Wherever they pass the ball, there is normally someone that'll be there. And with such a young team that this is, that's really important, especially early in the season. Because the only direction you want to go is up. So seeing all this gel now is really impressive.
Gillette with the header. Ellie Williams. Cleared there by the Jaguar defender. Meyer on the ball. Royer with a little bit of pressure there. Jada Ellis also. But are able to calm it down. Finds Gillette. Gillette with Gordon.
One thing I'd like to see for a little bit more from Southeastern is on these plays where they get the ball in their territory. I'd like to see them maybe clear out more instead of playing it slow and spotty. Maybe clear out more. Maybe push the ball farther the opposite direction. Because sometimes they get themselves in a one-on-one situation where they don't win it, and so the ball goes right back the other way. So maybe see some more clear outs from Southeastern, especially with how well South Alabama is doing defensively.
Players get tangled up. Don't know where the ball is. Gillette looking to recover. Jaguar player able to get to it though, but Gillette with the pressure. Great job there from Gillette. Good support there from Ellie Williams also, and here comes Kono. Able to get the interception. Gillette finally clears the ball. Maya Guillory. Foul there.
That was another sequence where Abby Wilkes was there. Tilly Wilkes, I'm sorry. Tilly Wilkes was there and making a play, being a nuisance in the side of Southeastern.
Potts plays it with Gillette. Intercepted there. Potts able to recover. Looks like Guillory now playing in that 9 role. And Kono a little bit behind her. Free kick. Wilkes, the one in charge to get it inside the box.
Tilly Wilkes only a sophomore, so she's got a lot more soccer left to play in her career.
Ball's in the box. Finally cleared.
Good clear out from Southeastern there. That's what you like to see. You don't want to let South Alabama get there and get a shot on goal. Good save. All the positives and all the negatives, Southeastern's had a solid game from the goalkeeper position.
Guillory fighting there. Was looking for Kono. Ellis. Offside there.
Southeastern will get the ball back, and they'll have a lot of people set on the other side of the field, which is exactly what they want. To be able to spread the field and possibly get a shot.
Hollis Potts. Just looking for Britzer. Just a little short on that one. But it was a great interception there by the Jaguar defender. Potts with room. Jada Ellis applying pressure there.
Tilly Wilkes with a good clear out.
Oh, here come Wilkes. We'll keep it in play. One-on-one against Gillette. Crosses it in, but it'll be a easy save there for Meyer.
She was maybe looking to throw it out there, but now I think she'll look to kick it. She skied that one. Solid game so far here at Strawberry Stadium tonight. It has been a beautiful one here.
Jaguars here. Looking for that third goal. Takes a shot. Wide left.
Made it right in the first Guarantee Bank sign, though.
Bernadas comes into the game. Carla Cortina also comes in. Victoria Brackman.
Southeastern looking to maybe get a spark from their substitutions here.
Ellie Williams moved into that 9-position role where she usually plays now. Coach McBride will look to get balls in the middle for her to get this team back in the game.
South Alabama's had a relatively quiet night on the goals on the other side from the goalkeeper position. Southeastern hasn't really gotten many shots on goal tonight.
Aubrey Dillon also came into the game. Great job there from Royer.
It's a really good exchange.
Going to be a corner kick for the Jaguars. Royer and Morris have been battling down that wing all night.
Wilkes going to line up in the corner again. Can she maybe put it where the Jaguars can maybe put another point on the board? Another point on the board would almost likely seal the game up.
Ball is put in the middle.
Southeastern did a great job of clearing that out.
And it got stuck to the foot. And there she goes, look. Aubrey Dillon.
What a play. Oh, man.
Was the player that was able to clear it. Got stuck to her foot. She made a hustle play to try to get back on the counter.
South Alabama, with their sets, have done a really good job of keeping Southeastern on their side of the 50-yard line.
Coach McBride will look for Cortina's experience and that midfield player that's played with the Lady Athletic de Madrid team in Spain. Jada Ellis will play down the wing. Ooh. Nasty hit there on Potts.
She ate it, though. Gets right back up. Oh, man.
Jada Ellis heads up play. Could have been disastrous there. Ooh, good defending there. We'll find Bernadas. Bernadas down the left-hand wing.
Southeastern possibly getting that aggression. Trying to get a play.
As Brackman. Brackman, lovely ball for Cortina. Ooh, she was looking for that back heel pass to Bernadas, but a little bit short on that one.
If Southeastern wants a shot in this game, they're going to need to do more of that, getting the ball on the opposing side of the field.
Cortina
Southeastern with the steal. Man.
plays it with Bernadas. Good interception there.
That'll be South Alabama ball. One thing both teams have done well tonight, and it's been noted multiple times during this broadcast, but effort. And they've put it out there tonight.
Southeastern have definitely worked hard defensively. Ooh, Potts took a shot there. Referee didn't see it and allows to play. Brackman with the steal. Player from Sweden. Players looking for Ellie Williams.
Man.
Takes a touch.
Wilkes with the clear back to the goalkeeper.
One thing you can say about this Jaguars team, and they're very good defensively. That back four really hasn't been tested today. And the game will be stopped. Potts took a shot to the head and looks to be bleeding, maybe.
Hopefully she gets well because she's been a defensive force tonight. Playing very well.
And we'll have a hydration timeout. A little bit past the halfway point in the second half. Tyler, what have you seen differently from this Southeastern team in the second half that maybe didn't do well in the first half?
Just being more aggressive on both sides of the ball, trying to get to the other side. But I saw South Alabama just playing harder, They made the adjustment knowing that Southeastern was probably going to come in and try to be more aggressive this half. So in turn, South Alabama played to their benefit, So I think Southeastern's tried to do what, I maybe said that they should, or, we talked about, and it maybe just hasn't worked out.
Definitely a tough opponent again. Southeastern just getting ready for conference play. Still 2 weeks away before they start conference versus McNeese State over there at Lake Charles. But definitely good competition that Southeastern has faced. And you've seen really good play from Southeastern. Sometimes just unlucky like today's game. two corners where the ball was just left inside the box, and the Jaguars were able to capitalize. That's what a good veteran team does, but Southeastern have been very good defensively throughout this non-conference play, especially against ranked Tennessee.
You can definitely tell that both teams were very prepared for tonight's game. And it's shown on both sides of the field.
Also, one thing to remember, the Southeastern football team will take on the Ole Miss away from home in Oxford. Interesting to see if the Southeastern Lions can go 2-0. Coach Shuffle has a lot of confidence in his team.
We talked about the Jacksonville State game being, program defining. But if we were able to beat an SEC team, I mean, the potential for this football team would be out of the roof.
Great ball there, looking for Breanna.
She may be able to catch up to it, just misses it.
Great effort there, just a little bit too much. But look at Southeastern pressuring high. Gordon. Great play from Gordon. Looking for that 1-2. Takes a shot.
Oh, man.
And then a save there. Corner kick.
So this will be one of the first times we get to see Southeastern from the corner. See what they can muster up.
Ball's put inside the box.
It goes right over.
And it's headed by Gordon.
And the field goal attempt is good.
A little bit too much on that one. And it goes over the crossbar for the goal kick. Otra vez, si vienen entrando en la transmisión, Southeastern pierde 2-0 contra los Jaguars de South Alabama. Dos errores en el juego de tiro de esquina, pero un muy buen partido de parte de Southeastern. Acuérdense que este partido no cuenta mucho como conferencia. Este es un partido de non-conference. Y es para que las mujeres mejoren antes de jugar en sus partidos de conferencia. Jada Ellis, lovely ball, but there goes Wilkes. Smallest player on the field, but also one of the best players on the field for the Jaguars.
She's been making her presence known all night.
Moffett with Houston.
Looked like she was about to volley it up.
This team is very confident playing from the back. Always looks for those long passes. And there's one of them.
It's right in the back.
Great recovery there. It's a Southeastern player for another throw-in.
Got some subs coming in, it looks like. South Alabama may be looking to play a little bit,
more cautious,
laid back. Yeah. Maybe just protecting the lead that they have instead of trying to add on to it. One thing is Southeastern is not giving up because this lead is not insurmountable.
Like Coach McBride said, his team will be the hardest working anytime they're on the field. Definitely seen that today. Southeastern fighting very hard to get back into this game. Only down 2-0. case you ever wanted to contact us, you could always hit me up on Twitter. _ Richie Cruz, RICHIE CRUZ 10.
I was supposed to give mine. Oh yeah. At MC_Tyler T. Follow me for all your sports hot takes and random Twitter nonsense.
Dylan Moffat down the right wing, 1-on-1.
Wow, what a move.
Lovely cut, crosses it inside. Breanna on the ball, but the defender is able to get to it before her.
Southeastern ball still.
Gordon with Dylan. Houston on the ball. Lovely cross. Oh, and a defender clears it. It was a great cross from Houston.
Be a corner. Southeastern. Again, we get to see what they're made of from the corner.
Plays it quick with Breckman. Breckman puts it in. And is cleared. Good little tussle there. Great recovery there, but it's played into the middle. And there's Jada Ellis again. Ooh, the player's wide open in the middle.
Morris with the ball.
Takes a shot, but is offside. And anyways, it was saved by Meyer. .15 to play in this second half.
Oh, man.
Strong leg there from Breanna.
Should be Southeastern ball, it looks like. Yes, it is.
Looking for Moffat, and there it is. She gets past, crosses it in, but there's no one there. Dylan finally able to get to it. Ooh, lovely little play there.
She did really well not to let that one go out.
Jada Ellis probably should have came up on that one. Mills. Come the Jaguars with Morris. Cleared.
Good clear. $13 minutes and 53 seconds left to go in this ball game tonight.
There goes Breanna. Jaguars have been very good defensively, not allowing anything. And there's Houston.
South Alabama not playing very aggressive right now. They've got a 2-point lead.
Cortina with the pressure.
Passes it back. They're just going to keep doing that because he's going to keep working. It's going to be a fight for the ball in the middle.
Challenge in Southeastern to come up and pressure. And here comes the subs from Southeastern. We'll look to put a lot of the starters back in.
Oh, man.
Houston
what
was
a play
looking
from Morris.
Houston was looking for the tackle, and here comes Morris. Cuts inside. But it's cleared again. And here comes Carla Cortina.
Southeastern may have a run here.
Lovely ball for Breanna. Breanna will get to it. Yes. will cut inside. Mills defending, takes a shot. But an
Easy
easy one
save.
there. Great chance there, and it was a good play there from
For
Southeastern.
what little plays Stafford has made, she has made a name for herself tonight. She's made some remarkable plays. Oh, man.
Ooh, lovely solo play there from the
Morris with
Jaguar
ball.
attacker. Takes this shot from outside the box, but it'll go out of bounds for a goal kick. Kono, Gillette, Williams, and Guillory will come back into the game for the Lady Lions.
This could be a fight for it here. Morris wins it. It's 1-on-2 as well.
Great, lovely little flick. Morris
Ah,
tries to
just
flick it over Meyer. And it'll be a penalty?
Yellow card.
Yes, it'll be a penalty for the Jaguars. Myers came a little bit late on that one. And the referee will reward the Jaguars with a penalty. It'll be the first one of the season that Meyer will have to defend from the spot.
This is her true test right here.
McPardon will take the penalty.
She already has 1 assist tonight.
Oh, it hit the
Bounces
post!
off. And it's up and over.
It hits the post.
Southeastern holds. Man, that was a scary one. Because that would have been debilitating.
Meyer guessed right, but it didn't matter anyways because it hit the post. And on the second chance, she flies it over the upright. If you're just joining us, Jaguars lead 2-0 off of 2 corner kick set pieces. Southeastern were very unlucky on those set pieces. Ball stayed in the middle and found the back of the net for the Jaguars. Very good tactical defensive game we've had here today.
But a fun one.
Definitely
Very
a fun
game
one.
to watch.
Physical on both sides, and here come the Jaguars on the right-hand side. Sends the corner. Just too much on that one. It'll be a Southeastern throw-in.
Only 9 minutes left in this game. Can Southeastern muster a comeback?
Maya. Try to get a touch on there, but just a little bit too much on that one.
Put the ball up.
Great clearance there. Ooh, too much on that one. Just around 8 minutes to play in this second half.
Wilkes with the ball. Oh, man, what a move. That'll be a miscue from Southeastern. If Southeastern looks back at anything and regrets it, I think it'll be the miscues and the lack of offensive, I would say, presence.
Ooh, lovely touch there from Wilkes. Definitely been one of Jaguars' best player tonight. Probably the best player.
One thing Southeastern did not lack tonight, though, was defensive prowess. They have been fighting. If not for a couple unlucky 50-50s, this would be a 0-0 tie right now.
Jessica Hyde comes into the game. Big difference I've seen so far in this game is the control of the ball. Whenever the ball's in the air, the Jaguar players know how to get it down. Southeastern sometimes let the ball bounce around a little bit, just too much. And it gives a chance for the Jaguar players to, ooh, scary tackle there, and the ref will give the advantage. Hyde cuts inside,
man.
takes the shot, puts it in.
Oh, what a save. And that was almost points for the Lions.
It could have been the first goal of the night for the Lions, and one that would have gave them a lot of hope. But she put it right in the hands of the goalkeeper. It was also a good save. Jada Ellis. Probably offside on that one, and it is.
Southeastern just hasn't been
lovely
able
ball in the middle, but there's Meyer.
Southeastern just hasn't been able to get in front of their passes tonight. Saw so many times that Southeastern will pass the ball in and South Alabama will be there to intercept it.
Kono was looking for Hyde. Miscommunication there between the two.
With only 5 minutes left in the game, it's looking more and more like South Alabama will be going back home with a victory tonight. But they did not get it easily. There'll be some ice baths after tonight. That's for sure.
Offside there by Morris. Brackman on the ball. Finds Gillette. She finds Guillory. Guillory with the turn. Back with Gillette. And there with Brackman. Goes Guillory. Didn't really see much of her today.
Both teams have had very solid ball movement tonight.
Was looking for Morris, but it was cut. Ooh. Back with the goalkeeper will Kono with the header.
So many of these 50-50s tonight have ended such dangerous looking collisions. That just shows you how much both these teams are putting in the effort to get the ball in the goal.
Guillory gets past one. And the second one able to get it away from her. Here comes Brackman looking for Hyde. Finds her. Ooh, just a little bit too much for Kono. Jada Ellis, she's just a beast when it comes to winning those 50-50s. Ooh, another one-on-one.
That's a goal.
And it is finished by Morris this time. One-on-one against Nadine Meyer. And puts it on the opposite post for that third goal.
Such a solid play to cap off a solid night offensively.
Southeastern got caught in the back with a lovely counter there from South Alabama Jaguars. And now the lead is 3-0.
The Lions' next game will be this Thursday, and it'll be against Memphis.
Away from home.
Yeah, it'll be in Memphis, Tennessee. So they'll be going into that game on a loss.
Finds Maya.
Memphis is another highly touted program, too. So, even more experience for these young ladies.
2 minutes remaining. Looks to be Caroline Lee who just had the ball.
South Alabama will be going into their next game against a not easy competitor, SEC member Mississippi State, and it will be in Starkville. And then the next game after that, they'll be going to Ole Miss. So they've got a hefty next two games, but they're going to be going into that with a 4-1-1 record.
Brackman looking for Gillette. Intercepted there. Here come the Jaguars. Gillette, great defending, was able to get back. Jada Ellis clears it now. Over the head of Hyde. And it'll be a throw in for the Jaguars. About a minute remaining in this first half. Second half, I'm sorry.
You just want this game to go over again, don't you?
Wish
we could be here all night with you casting soccer, but
Maya looking for that pace of Williams, but
20 seconds remaining, and it looks like South Alabama may just try to drain this clock out.
Morris will have the last play of the game. And this is a save for Meyer.
South Alabama
And that's it, folks.
taking the victory.
South Alabama Jaguars 3, your Lady Lions nothing. It was a great game. Great job there by both teams. Very harder fought games. Any final thoughts from you, Tyler?
Looking forward to Southeastern's next few games, maybe going into conference play. They've really put up tough competition against some really good programs, so seeing what they can do. But also South Alabama looking into some tough competition down the road. So both teams played a really good game tonight. The score may not show it, but tonight's game was definitely a very good contest. And it was a pleasure to cast.
Nice having you here with us, Tyler, for your first game here with me. My name is Richie Cruz, alongside Tyler Thomas. And join us next time when the next home game for the Lady Lions will be. They'll hit the road this weekend, next week. And thank you all for joining us here on the Southeastern Sports Network. Gracias a todos por estar aquí en la transmisión con nosotros. Desde Hammond, Louisiana. Hasta la próxima.